We are still in Udine, and it's just about Easter, so the city is packed. There are people peacocking about, and there's dogs, and there's festivals, and everyone's sitting out in the cafes enjoying that spring is here, and we still cannot find a place to rent. So we thought, you know, maybe we're putting ourselves under too much pressure, and why don't we focus on just a place to rent, and then we can look for a place to buy. So we thought, that's a good idea. Why don't we take up Maddalena's offer to go to Trieste to have a look at what the city was like, and to have lunch at her, my gosh, that's all the bottles actually, of everyone who's been drinking. And we'll see how it goes. So that's what we just did. Trieste used to be part of the edge of Europe, connected to Italy by a narrow strip of Italian territory. It lies between the Adriatic Sea and Slovenia. Like many border countries, Trieste is fiercely independent, so much so that during World War II, it was given the status of free city, a dream that many in Trieste still have a hard time giving up.
It's something like a class of people from Trieste who still dream Trieste as an Austrian or independent city, as it was expected to be just after World War II, when we were waiting for Trieste to get back Italian. And so there was this chance for a free territory of Trieste, which was even a dream. But there is no way to recreate it again. So.
That's Cesare, who's Maddalena's boyfriend. So here we are at the Adriatic Yacht Club. That's Pisana in a white t-shirt, and her partner Aldo's next to her. The weather is glorious, so we're all sitting outside and watching the boats as we're having lunch. So, tell me about this.
Sorry, I take away.
And the famous...
Che bel video che hai fatto.
The famous Maddalena.
Ah, the famous Maddalena, the breaking ball Maddalena.
Who's probably exhausted.
This is the typical Sardone Triestino.
Oh, good. And why?
You have to eat only with hands.
Okay.
They are fried. This is a blue fish.
And that's the Triestini. It's a fabulous, vibrant city. We love it. Trieste is a really interesting place. The Italians don't really like Trieste very much, or so they said, because they feel that they're not Italian. And in some ways, they're right. The Triestini are from Trieste. That's really important. It's right on the border of Eastern Europe. You have literally a few miles away. And it's interesting because it's a place that Arik said feels familiar, because he was born in Haifa, Israel. And there was the mountains and the sea. And for me, I spent years in Vienna, and this used to be part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And it was built around the same time that Maria Theresian did all of the work in Vienna. It's like Vienna on the sea. So we found actually this really an interesting place to stay. Great friends, wonderful weather. It's the first spring day. And who knows, we're going to be checking out some apartments here. And so we did just that. We had a look at a few places, and what I did is I made a list of exactly what I wanted. And one of the places was exactly that. If I had 20 things on my list that I wanted to have, it had all 20 things. And yet, everything was upside down. It was a dud. It was exactly everything I didn't want to have. And you know, I felt like I was checkmated. I didn't know what to do. And I thought, maybe what I think I want isn't what is really good for me. And so I don't really know what to do. You make a plan, you try to figure things out, and it felt like pulling the rug underneath me. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't do anything more. And so I'm just having to sit and wait. And I have one of these things that I know in my head, which is trust. Trust the process. But it's easy to say and not so easy to do. The only thing that I can say is that it's Easter time. That's a time of spring, it's a time of new beginnings, it's a time of resurrection. And life does have these rhythms. And I have found that at those moments when I don't know what to do, when I'm really down like I am right now, something is around the corner that's just about to happen. And so I'm going to have to just do that. Trust. Trust the process. Trust the unknown. And I hope I can share that with you. So if you're feeling like that, don't worry about it. Something is going to happen, like it's going to happen to me. I know it can happen with you too. So we're going to have to just wait and trust. And if you like this episode, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for exclusive videos showing how to start afresh and live long, healthy lives without getting old, like us. And thank you for watching.